Alright guys, we got the gear packed up and we're going fishing today. I probably won't film the trip there just because I got a few things I need to do before I get there. But when I get there, I'll put the chest mount on and we'll go fishing. Oh, my first winter bass. Oh, Jesus Christ. No, I don't think he is a big one. First cast on the wacky worm. I wasn't even ready to film and I threw it up kind of shallow. Oh yeah, this might be a PB for me. This is one of the bigger fish. One of the bigger fish up here. Oh my God, dude! Yeah, that's a new PB for me. Oh my God, first cast on camera, dude. Oh, I'm so stoked. Look at that flipping pig. This is pretty rare for this pond that we're fishing. I haven't even done an intro yet. Yeah, let's weigh it. She just choked that worm. I'm telling you guys, you may think I'm retarded with the 4-inch wacky worm, but this is what it catches.
That's a chunker.
I haven't even introduced my friend. Can you guys with pliers?
Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah. I'm gonna have to retie too. I can't believe it. First cast, pitched it out there, caught like a, what do you think, like 5?
I'm gonna say like 4.
I think she's a little bit bigger than that.
4, almost hitting close to 5.
Yeah.
She's cold.
Yes, this is very cold water. Oh, new PB.
What is it?
537.
537. Holy shit, dude.
Alright,
Nice.
let's take some pictures.
Hell yeah.
They're shallow.
Yep, they're shallow.
They're shallow, everybody. Up here in the northwest. They are shallow. Oh my God.
537.
Alright, we're gonna let this girl go. There she goes. Yes! Alright, let me introduce you. This is my buddy Ivan. I can't believe that first cast. And you're throwing a 6-inch Hud?
68 head.
Alright. Alright, well that was a really rare case at this pond, but glad to have catch my new PB. I know you all probably give me a bunch of crap for my PB only being 5 pounds, but I've caught bigger fish. I've just never weighed bigger fish, if that makes sense. So I don't want to count fish I've never weighed and assume that a fish that looks like a 6 is a 6. We've heard, sorry for the plane, we've heard of big fish living here. They do stock trout here. It's a park. It's got it's a handful of ponds all around. They're all man-made. And these fish just gulp down trout after they stock it, and they stock it at the end of this month. It opens, the gate opens for the trout fishermen and everybody like that to come on March 1st. I'd probably say the water temperature's in the high 40s. These fish are getting ready to spawn for sure. Man, that was a wild catch. I wish I'd have got the hook set and everything on camera. That would have been even better, but I'm glad to have her on camera. That makes me happy. buddies over there fishing a New Tech jig. Wonderful. I am so glad I got that on camera. See, this proves that all of us fishermen are not perfect, and that 5-pounders don't just get caught all the time. And he's got a jig fish. Tighten that drag down, keep her out of the wood. Another nice one. Oh yeah. Out of the wood, out of the wood. Oh dude, yeah. What do we got? What do you think? 3? Yeah. She's a healthy fish. First fish of the year, dude. Give me some. He hasn't caught one yet this year. I've caught 2 so far. Sick.
Oh yeah. Took my trailer.
Did she?
Yeah.
What were you throwing for a trailer? I was telling everybody.
Reaction animation.
Sweet
Beaver trip.
Sweet beaver. Sick.
Hell yeah.
Cool.
She's close.
This is what he's throwing.
Football blitz.
Football blitz, I guess is what it's called. New Tech. Black and blue, obviously.
Yeah.
Water's fairly dirty. Not as dirty as what we fished recently, but
It's like a tap.
yeah, that was a good hook set. Awesome. See what we got going on over here. Ooh, there's a lot of wood down there. Hopefully I don't spook anybody off. These fish are really timid during the summer. They are line shy and the whole 9 yards. It's horrible. I cannot believe we caught 2 fish in less than 30 minutes. That is absolutely incredible. Where are you? I switched to the jig because I'm thinking maybe I'll get a bigger bite. I do believe that that wacky rig will do me justice any time of day, any time of year. Sorry for the GoPro noise. I don't have everything I want yet. It's probably rattling around and making a bunch of noise. I like jig bites better. I think everyone can agree with that. That's the point I was getting at. Jig bites are fun. Jig bites are aggressive, they're mean, they're ferocious. It's fun to get bit on a jig. God, there's a lot of goo down there. Honestly, really surprised with the water clarity. Pitch it right there. I got glasses on. You guys probably can't see what I'm pitching at, but there's a bunch of submerged wood. They had a really serious beaver problem here a few years ago and knocked all these trees and crap in the water. This place is very interesting to fish. It's very hard to fish because it just, everything looks so good. It's one of those places where it's just, everything looks so good, you want to throw your bait at everything. You get so overwhelmed so quick. We've heard there's nice ones in here. My friend caught his PB last year on this pond, same pond I just caught mine, on a frog. He was just over 6 pounds. You guys probably saw it on my Instagram. That might be a fish. Just a deep hole. Huh. My line started racing. Timid. Very timid now. Don't want to miss anything. Don't want to miss a fish. Don't want to miss a filming opportunity. We'll find it. Alright. Move spots. Found a little dock. He don't got big boots on, so he can't walk out onto it. As you can see, it's awfully flooded right there. So I got boots on. We'll pitch the dock and see what happens. I'm pretty positive there's gonna be fish on this. At least one. Throwing the wacky worm. Seeing if maybe we can find one. Wanting to bite the old wacky worm. A lot of you guys probably is thinking that, well, why would you throw a wacky worm? What's the point in throwing a wacky worm? That's all that does is just catch a flare fish. And to be honest, it can, but for me it's a really good bait. It's almost like throwing a weightless Senko. You can pitch it out there, drop it in, let it sink, bob it once or twice, shake it. Fish don't bite it, fish ain't there. It's a really good search bait in my opinion. You can fish it quick, no matter the water temperature. If the fish is there, he's more than likely going to bite it. It's just their instincts, it's just the way they are. So, if you never tried a wacky rig, never tried a weightless Senko, do it. It's a good search bait. I mean, you can almost switch it out for spinner bait or chatterbait or baits like that. Reaction baits. I mean, it's almost basically, I fish it like a reaction bait. Fish targets, fish key areas, and like right now I'm just pitching at pieces of wood I can see submerged or sticking out of the water, and just let it fall on a ridiculously amount of slack line and pick it up, and if you can't find it, set the hook. As simple as that. I couldn't explain it any better than that, to be honest. Oh man. This has started out to be a great day. Hopefully it ends on a good note. We might switch ponds here in a sec. He's still over there pitching a jig. He's fishing on top of the flooded stuff. You probably can't see that stuff. Still a lot of dead hydrilla. This place fills with hydrilla during the summertime, so he's hooked into a 3-pounder. Heaviest fish of the day. Right there, ladies and gentlemen. I got you on film. Maybe that jig's not so lucky after all. Magnet to fish, but usually when stuff's a magnet to fish, it's a magnet to cover. Sadly. Oh, we got it. I spoke too soon. Alright, well, definitely not sitting in the grass. Are they sitting next to wood? You got bit? Oh, he got bit on the spinnerbait. What do you know? Maybe they are active in this pond. For us in the Northwest, this is early bass fishing. But the reason why we're fishing so early is that, as you saw, it's the big girls that are up. It's the big fat, juicy, sloppy mamas that are up in the flooded areas, and they're the ones that are going to be biting. Those are the ones. This is the fish that you get a PB fish with, basically. And this is fat and sassy. I don't want to miss the opportunity to catch a 6 or a 7. So that's why we're out here so early. It's to make sure, and it's kind of for a learning curve, you know. It lets us know what these fish do. In each body of water that we fish, it lets us know, okay, these fish are moving by this time of year, and these fish are biting by this time of year. And like my last video, I'll be able to go home and write down in my book what these fish are doing, what they were biting on, and that I caught a new PB. And like I said, I've caught bigger fish. I've probably caught close to 7 pounds, close to 7.5 probably pound fish. Didn't get to weigh it, so I'm not gonna count it. I'm not gonna count fish that I didn't get to weigh. Simply because a 6-pound fish might not look like a 6-pound fish, and a 10-pound fish might not look like a 10-pound fish. So I want to wait. I want to know the weight. Oh, yay. That scared me. That is probably broke off. Punching my GoPro. I don't know if you guys have seen this little trick on wired fish, but yet to get it to work. Let's see if I can't do this on camera for you guys without beating the crap out of my GoPro. Oh, gotta set my rod in the water. So you go like this. Instead of snapping it through your guides, trying to snap it through your guides. Stupid geese. Ruining my video. Yep. What was that? Pow. Oh yeah. I forgot about that too. I forgot duck people. What he said is, forgot that people hunt for ducks here during this time of year. Ducks and geese and stuff like that. If you guys are wondering, I'm using, I believe it's 10-pound Power Pro with an 8-pound leader. on my spinning rod. I like to use the 8-pound. Yeah? Let's get some baits out. I like to throw these KVD drop shot hooks for my wacky worms. I just bought these a while back and been looking for the perfect wacky worm. It's got just, I don't know, perfect spot for the bait to sit, the whole 9 yards. And I caught a 5 on it. I like to tie abnormal knots in abnormal places. I'll tie a snail knot on this. There's probably absolutely no reason why I should be tying a snail knot on this, but it gives me confidence. Alright, we're going to be switching ponds. This pond sucked. He got bit on a spinnerbait though. And a follow?
No follow.
Oh, follow. Oh, gotcha. Right? I would maybe even do a shaky head. If it wasn't so weedy, I'd say throw your drop shot that you already got rigged up. We'll see. New pond, new water, new ideas. We'll see. There's a drainage that goes through right here that drains to another pond that's right here. The fish can't swim through it as far as I know, but there's a big deep pocket that could hold a nice fish right here. So I'm gonna make sure no one's home. And if someone is home, just getting a picture taken. My shadow is in the wrong spot. That's another little pro tip. I wouldn't say pro, but pressured fish, they can see you and they're looking for you. A lot of people forget that bass can look up. They can look up. So, what am I snagged on? There's no wood down there, as far as I remember. There we go. I fished here a bunch last year. I got some gunk on the worm. Fished here a bunch last year, so I know this place fairly well. They stock trout in late February. And then it gets just slammed. They open the gate in March and then it gets slammed, and there's a crap load of people here. Bass fishing kind of really goes on hold with all the pressure. It's hard to even bass fish really, there's so many people here. Another kind of reason why we're starting early. My thought process and Ivan's thought process is that start early. These fish aren't expecting much pressure. They're going to be a little more aggressive, especially waiting for the trout. They're going to be getting real ready for the trout. And you can imagine keep bumping the camera. I'm sorry about that. I'm not used to fishing with something strapped to my chest. What was I saying? I'm trying to remember. I cannot make this pitch, can I? Something about trout, wasn't it? You can tell I'm good at this. Anyway, I think what I was talking about is fishing before there's any pressure. Kind of getting an idea of what these fish are doing and what they do and before the trout come, and what the trout changes. That was not a fish, that was Ivan. He's throwing his Huddleston. Guys start freaking out thinking, oh, why didn't you cast over there? Because it's not a catchable fish. It is a fish, but it's not a catchable one. Well, the goal was to catch a fish on camera, and that was accomplished today. I turned the GoPro off, took it off my chest, everything like that, because we quit getting bit. Like I said, it was probably just a crazy bird thing, and they were there, and they got caught. Hope you enjoyed my first fishing video, and there'll be much more to come. Make sure you sub, make sure you share it, check out my Instagram, Bass in Northwest, and have a nice day.